Hey guys, so you see the gap between the converter? That's about what it's going to look like when you get the transmission started back up in there, but look how easy it is to turn that converter. You should not have any trouble at all turning that converter once you get the transmission bolted up to the engine. But you see how much of a gap's between it. What I like to do, reach right back here to this hole. There's a little cover bit on that hole. Watch the converter when I slide it back. Slide it right back against the flex plate like that, and you'll be good to go, ready to bolt it up. Before we start this torque converter in that transmission, let's pull the cap off and put about a half a quart of transmission fluid in it. Okay, so getting the torque converter all the way back in the transmission takes a little time. They usually don't just fall in there. And there you have it. I'm going to clean this a little bit of fluid up. We're going to get a straight edge across here, and we're going to show you the measurement from here to the straight edge, from here to the straight edge, so you'll know how far it needs to be back in there. Okay, on this 4L60E, you will see right there you are just a little bit over an inch back to the boat pad, and come up just a little bit on that, and you can see right there how far you should be from that to the pilot. It's all right if you got the converter just about an inch back from the boat pad. If you run a straight edge across the transmission and measure back, that'll let you know how far you're supposed to be back. In this next little clip, I'm going to show you putting the transmission, once we get it bolted up to the engine, and we're going to pop that converter back out against the flex plate, and that way you can see how much room should be between this boat pad and the flex plate, and know what you're looking for when you get this transmission all bolted up against that engine. So let's get started on that. Okay, so you need to be checking that torque converter as you're bolting that transmission up to that engine. Make sure that you can turn the converter the whole time that you're bolting it up to the engine. If it starts binding up, you really want to pull that back and make sure that converter's back where it's supposed to be. You don't want that converter sliding out a little bit and giving you problems once you get it bolted up in there. So, and you definitely don't want to bust the pump. You can bust the pump before you ever get the transmission up against the engine. So just make sure everything goes like that, and your pump should be just fine. And I hope this video helps you, and please subscribe.